Okay, gang, I said I would do a video when I was in the middle of producing a song that had all the stems opened up. So this is a song. It's called Henry the Measure of a Man that I've been working on for about a week. It's an instrumental, at least as it stands right now. So um, actually, I think I'm onto a pretty good melody here. So as we've learned in the previous videos, the melody line, which is this top grid here, is done in most cases by the piano. And then it captures that main melody line, and then, everything follows suit from there. Now, also, I can also sing into the record or hum the melody. And then that will be the main melody line that's carried through the song. Like, here, see, I have all the instruments isolated: drums, bass, guitar, keyboards, and so forth, right? And so, what I have to do here is, let's say I just want to listen to the drums by itself, and I hit play. It should only play the drums, watch. Now, if I just want to play, say, the guitar solo, now it should only play the guitar. Okay, so now what I can do there, as you can see all of these lines, now that comes about by me humming into the record. Sounds strange, but if you want it to sound the way you want it to sound like, you have to do that. You have to tell it how you want it to go, which is, I think the right way to do it, because it's how you want it to go. But this is a lot of trial and error, so forth. And then, or you plug in the guitar and you hit create, and the guitar will match the melody line that you have up here and kind of go on its own little course. And you could, if you like it, great. If you don't, then you redo it, or you can tell it how you want it to sound, which is what I prefer to do. But in any case, let's say I want to add an instrument. Okay. So what I need to do here is add track. And then I hit this little button here, and you can see all the different instruments that I could add, like strings, for example. So now it has strings down here. And now I have to, let's say I want the strings to really come alive. And then I increase this bar here, which is the volume bar. And then up here, if I don't like it, I can delete it. I can add, alternate strings here, or I can duplicate the string section in different areas, all that kind of stuff there. And then I have to hit, right here is my style. How do I want the strings to sound? I want it to be, strings to be powerful or in the background. Do I want a string solo? In which case I would have to say, okay, string solo in this section here, and it'll only play a section solo there. Or this is where I want the strings to go high, and then over here back down. All these decisions come into play. And then you can see here where it gets pointed That's because I have it fading out. I selected a fade on this, meaning the song will just continue to volume out over a period of a few seconds instead of just stopping on a specific note. And I kind of forgot about that feature in some of my previous masterpieces, that I might go back and fade a couple of those out. Now I can also, let's say I want to highlight this whole section here, right? I can delete the whole thing, duplicate it, whatever. Whatever I want to do. So this is kind of, as I said, these are all different colors for the most part. I'm probably going to add strings here. This is a song that's almost ready. I'm going to be releasing it probably tonight. I've got to figure out a couple of guitar sections in here, probably. And then I might add strings and then brass, horns, which it's missing horns, I think. So that's kind of it, as you go through it. And it's a lot of trial and error, So, if you cut something, I mentioned in the previous video, let's say I don't like this piece here, cut it out. But then if you don't cut it right, then you're going to hear a pause in the music, and then it starts again. So you got to make sure you cut it. Now there is a function where if it's slightly off, it's called heal. You can heal the split, and it'll fix it for you within reason. So, anyways, that is the basics of what I'm looking at stem-wise. And as I say, this song is almost done. I really like it. It's a melody that I happen to just come about completely by accident, like most of the time, So, and some of it was hummed into the record, and some of it was played by the piano, that kind of thing. So, should be released soon. All right, there you have it.